This is the last Ask eClickNick of 2010.
If you've got a question, just send it real quick, and you can ask eClickNick.
Hey guys, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season time with your family and friends. I'm doing this Ask eClickNick from the infamous pink chair. If you guys have been around long enough to know the story of the pink chair, and if not, you're going to have to do yourself a little research or ask people in the comments section. But we're going to kick things off with our little New Year's resolution episode of Ask eClickNick with my first response from Jen Chen Kid on YouTube, and she says, my New Year's resolution is to get a therapist or counselor. Way too much stress, cough, Asian stress cough. I really have nothing witty to say to that, but I I appreciate that. She also asked, when did you stop believing in Santa? What do you mean? Moving on, my next response is from The Unstoppable 1990, and he says, my New Year's resolution is to be a better YouTuber, something I've been having somewhat limited success with so far. Yes, Kevin, you should probably stop being on Blog TV 24/7 so that you can spend quality time with us YouTubers over here on YouTube. He also asked a question. He says, He says, do you like to open presents early, or do you prefer to wait until Christmas? We've never actually opened a Christmas present before Christmas. The only things I ever open early are letters I get in the mail from family members. So yes, I usually wait. Alright, my next New Year's resolution is from Sparkly Snape, and she says, my New Year's resolution is to get back in touch and keep in touch with old friends. I hear that. That is something very difficult. I find that most of the time it's, not to sound awful, but it's kind of a convenience thing. If you have friends that live around the corner, down the hall, or down the street, you're more likely to see them as opposed to the friends from times past that aren't exactly convenient to keep in touch with. I feel like people kind of drift away when it requires a phone call or any amount of travel time. But definitely that is something that we all should probably try to work on, because old friends are awesome. New friends are too. My next response is from It's Diana Sky, and she says, New Year's resolutions are pointless since they're usually forgotten by January 31st. Well, at least mine are. Maybe you should make your resolution to break your resolution, and then if you break your resolution, then you don't break your resolution because your resolution was to break your resolution. So, yeah. Alright, so next up I have a couple Twitter responses. My first one is from Ricky Thrills, and he said, start appeasing my audiences by making more videos with my new camera. Well, I am actually part of that audience, so hopefully you take the time to make more videos. If you don't know who Ricky Thrills is, I'm going to attempt to put a link right here assuming I can find it. And you should check him out. And let me know what camera you got in the comments below, because I need to know. Alright, and my other Twitter submission is from Rusty Door D, and he said to lose 10 pounds. And if you know Rusty, if he lost 10 pounds, I think he would cease to exist. I miss you already. Alright, and I got a YouTube question from 88 for Live, 88 for Live. I don't know which one it is, but maybe you can tell me because you can't figure it out by myself. There's no context to figure it out. But he asked me, what was the greatest moment in your life? And I sat here, and then finally stopped recording because I sat here staring and just off in the distance trying to figure out what was the greatest moment in my life. And I don't know, interesting because there's like the fun things and then there's the accomplishment things. And not to sound uber lame, but I'm gonna have to say that the greatest moment was when I found out that I made it as a YouTube partner, just because it's something that I decided to do myself a long time ago, and I've worked at this for a couple years now, making web content and getting to know people and talking with my subscribers and making friends. And I've just worked at it and worked at it and worked at it, and finally I'm actually a YouTube partner, which just says something to me that like what I've been doing is actually worth something to someone. So it's probably the most excited I've really ever been about anything. So really excited, really awesome. I'm glad to be a partner, and I'm excited to make more stuff for you guys. So yeah. Lastly, I figured I should share my New Year's resolution with you. I've decided that I want to start going to the gym, or at least working out to some degree. I would probably do push-ups right now, but I have to edit this video. Alright, so that is all I have for you this Ask eClickNick Monday. I would also like you guys to take a minute to check out my contest that I'm doing on my channel. I am giving away, it's conveniently located, this pocket camcorder. So if you're interested in winning this thing, click the link at the end of the video and it'll send you to where you need to go to submit your contest entry, and you could potentially be the new owner of that brand spanking new Sylvania HD1Z. It's only existed for a couple weeks, so it's pretty cool, and there's reviews and all kinds of stuff. But yes, so at the end of this video there will be a link to that, so hopefully you will check that out. It's my little Christmas gift to you guys, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's my little insert word gift to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. And post it on YouTube. Just something creative. Send it to me with your username and make sure you're subscribed to me, and you will definitely... Stand for All was a late submission, but he's not too late for love. Check him out on Daily Booth and Twitter, and send him something sweet. See you guys next week.